Imagine two people waking up at 6 a.m. in the same city. They have access to the same opportunities, live in the same economy, and yet their financial destinies couldn't be more different. One will remain broke for life while the other will steadily build wealth. What separates them isn't talent, luck, or background. It's something far more powerful and accessible to everyone: mindset. Today we'll explore the exact mindset shift that can transform your financial future. If you truly grasp this concept, your approach to money and your life will never be the same. Let's dive into a real-world story. Meet Daniel and Marcus, two coworkers earning the same salary of $4,000 a month. Both pay rent, cover their bills, and are left with about $1,000 each month. But what they do with that leftover money sets them on completely different paths. Daniel believes he deserves to enjoy his hard-earned cash, so he upgrades his phone, buys new clothes, goes out every weekend, and leases a nicer car. Marcus, on the other hand, asks himself a different question: how can this money build my future? This small difference in thinking leads to dramatically different outcomes over time. Daniel's mindset is all about rewarding himself for his hard work. He spends his extra money on the latest gadgets, fashionable clothes, fun nights out, and even upgrades his car. Each purchase gives him a temporary sense of satisfaction, but at the end of every month his bank account looks the same. He's always waiting for the next raise, hoping it will finally give him the financial freedom he desires. But as time passes, Daniel finds himself stuck in the same financial rut, never truly getting ahead. Marcus takes a different approach. Instead of spending all his extra money, he invests $600 each month, sets aside $200 for learning new skills, and allows himself $200 for enjoyment. Over 5 years, this disciplined approach starts to pay off. While Daniel is still waiting for a raise, Marcus's investments begin generating extra income. The difference isn't in their starting points, it's in their thinking. Marcus's mindset leads him to a future where his money works for him, not the other way around. First major mindset shift is moving from being a consumer to becoming an owner. The broke mindset constantly asks, "What can I buy?" focusing on consumption and immediate gratification. The wealthy mindset, however, asks, "What can I own?" focusing on acquiring assets that generate value over time. Consumers buy liabilities that drain their finances, while owners invest in assets that build wealth. This is why some people appear rich but are financially stressed, while others seem ordinary but are financially free. Many people fall into the trap of upgrading their lifestyle as soon as they have extra money. They buy nicer cars, move into bigger apartments, or splurge on luxury items. But these upgrades often come at the expense of their financial future. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, focus on upgrading their cash flow. They invest in assets that generate income, allowing them to enjoy greater freedom and security over time. The key is to prioritize long-term financial health over short-term pleasures. Wealthy people understand a crucial truth: if you don't own assets, you will always work for someone who does. Ownership is the foundation of financial freedom. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or a business, owning assets means your money is working for you, not just sitting idle or being spent. This shift in thinking is what separates those who build lasting wealth from those who remain financially dependent on their jobs. Second mindset shift is about time perspective. The broke mindset wants results now, instant gratification, and quick wins. The wealthy mindset, however, is focused on building for the long term, often thinking in terms of years or even decades. Most people give up too soon, investing for a few months and quitting when they don't see immediate results. But wealth is like a tree. It takes time to grow, and the most important progress happens beneath the surface, out of sight. Building wealth is a slow process at first. Just like planting a tree, you may not see much progress in the beginning. But as you consistently invest and nurture your assets, growth starts to accelerate. Compounding is the secret weapon of the wealthy. Over time, small, consistent actions lead to exponential results. The key is patience, sticking with your plan even when progress seems slow, knowing that the real rewards come later. Patience is a trait that sets wealthy individuals apart. They understand that real wealth takes time to build, and they're willing to wait for their investments to mature. On the other hand, impatience can be incredibly costly. Those who expect quick results often give up before they see any real progress, missing out on the benefits of compounding and long-term growth. Developing patience is one of the most valuable skills you can cultivate on your journey to wealth. Third mindset shift is moving from chasing higher income to building income-producing assets. Most people focus on earning a bigger paycheck, believing that more income will solve their problems. But wealthy individuals know that assets like businesses, investments, and real estate are what truly create financial freedom. A salary depends on your time and effort, but assets can generate income even while you sleep. Let's look at some examples of assets that can generate income: businesses, investments, real estate, digital products, dividend stocks, and online platforms. Each of these has the potential to provide ongoing cash flow independent of your daily work. By focusing on building and acquiring these types of assets, you can create multiple streams of income and move closer to true financial independence. Earning a good income can provide comfort and security, but it's not the same as financial freedom. True freedom comes from owning assets that generate income without your constant involvement. This is a lesson rarely taught in school, but it's one of the most important shifts you can make. By focusing on building assets instead of just increasing your salary, you set yourself up for long-term success. Fourth mindset shift is about image versus reality. Many people with a broke mindset focus on looking rich, buying luxury items, designer brands, and maintaining a high-end lifestyle, often on credit. But this is just image wealth. Real wealth is quiet and understated. Many truly wealthy people drive modest cars, live below their means, and reinvest their profits. They understand that status doesn't create freedom, ownership does. It's easy to fall into the trap of buying luxury on credit: designer brands, expensive gadgets, and high-end experiences that look impressive but leave you with little or no savings. This approach creates a cycle of debt and financial stress. The pursuit of status can be tempting, but it rarely leads to lasting happiness or security. Instead, focus on building real wealth that provides true freedom and peace of mind. Many wealthy individuals live quietly, driving modest cars and living below their means. They don't feel the need to show off their wealth because they understand that true financial security comes from ownership, not status. By reinvesting their profits and focusing on long-term growth, they build a solid foundation for the future. This quiet approach to wealth is often the most effective and the most sustainable. Chasing status can be a never-ending race, always trying to keep up with others and impress those around you. But status doesn't create freedom, ownership does. When you focus on building assets and investing for the long term, you gain the freedom to live life on your own terms. This is the ultimate goal of wealth, not to impress others but to create a life of security, opportunity, and fulfillment. Deepest mindset shift is about identity. Your financial level will never rise above the way you see yourself. If you believe you're bad with money, come from nothing, or can never get ahead, your behavior will reflect that identity. Wealthy people see themselves differently. They identify as builders, investors, and creators of opportunity. This self-image drives their decisions and ultimately their results. If you constantly tell yourself that you're bad with money or that you'll never get ahead, those beliefs will shape your actions. You'll make decisions that reinforce your current situation, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Breaking free from these limiting beliefs is essential if you want to change your financial future. Start by challenging your assumptions and adopting a new identity, one that sees you as capable, resourceful, and deserving of wealth. Wealthy individuals think of themselves as builders, investors, and creators of opportunity. This identity shapes their decisions, which in turn form their habits. And it's those habits, consistent investing, learning, and building, that ultimately create wealth. By changing the way you see yourself, you can start to make different choices and develop the habits that lead to financial success. Most powerful change you can make is to shift your identity. When you start to see yourself as someone who is capable of building wealth, your actions will naturally align with that belief. You'll seek out opportunities, invest in yourself, and make decisions that support your financial goals. This shift in identity is the foundation of lasting wealth and success. If you're ready to shift from a broke to a wealthy mindset, start by paying yourself first. This means investing a portion of your income before you spend on anything else. By making investing a priority, you ensure that your money is working for you, not just being spent. This simple habit can have a huge impact on your long-term financial health. Another key step is to delay lifestyle upgrades. It's tempting to spend more as your income increases, but holding off on these upgrades allows you to invest more and build a stronger financial foundation. Focus on growing your assets before increasing your expenses. This discipline will pay off in the long run, giving you more freedom and security. Instead of spreading yourself too thin, focus on building one asset at a time. Whether it's a business, investment portfolio, or real estate, putting your energy into one area allows you to develop expertise and see real progress. Once you've established a solid asset, you can diversify and build additional streams of income. Wealthy people think in decades, not months. This long-term perspective helps them make better decisions and stay committed to their goals. By focusing on where you want to be in 10 or 20 years, you can avoid the distractions and temptations that derail most people. This mindset shift is essential for building lasting wealth. Ask yourself daily, how can my money work for me? This question keeps you focused on building assets and creating passive income. Instead of just working for money, you start to see opportunities to invest, grow, and multiply your wealth. This proactive approach is what sets wealthy individuals apart from everyone else. Remember, it's the small changes that make the biggest difference over time. By consistently applying these practical steps, you can transform your financial future. Each positive habit builds on the last, creating momentum and accelerating your progress toward wealth. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. At the end of the day, the true difference between being broke and being wealthy isn't your income, it's your mindset. One mindset is focused on consumption and immediate gratification, while the other is focused on building, investing, and creating value. The choices you make today will shape your financial future for years to come. One mindset waits for opportunities and spends money as it comes in, always hoping for a better future. The other mindset creates opportunities, invests in assets, and takes control of their financial destiny. The choice is yours. Will you be a consumer or a creator? Your answer will determine the path you take and the results you achieve. 5 years from now, your bank account will reflect the mindset you choose today. Every decision you make, how you spend, save, and invest, shapes your financial reality. By adopting a wealthy mindset, you set yourself up for a future of abundance, security, and freedom. The journey starts with a single choice. Every day, you have the power to choose your mindset. Will you focus on short-term pleasure or long-term growth? Will you spend for status or invest for freedom? These choices may seem small in the moment, but over time they add up to a life of either financial struggle or financial abundance. The decision is yours. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's a journey that requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn. Along the way, you'll face challenges and setbacks, but each step brings you closer to your goals. By staying committed to the process and maintaining a growth mindset, you can achieve financial success. Everyone makes mistakes on the path to wealth. The key is to learn from them and keep moving forward. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to grow and improve. The most successful people are those who turn failures into lessons and keep striving for better results. Your environment plays a big role in shaping your mindset. Surround yourself with people who encourage growth, learning, and positive financial habits. Seek out mentors, join communities, and invest in your education. The more you immerse yourself in a culture of wealth building, the easier it becomes to adopt the right mindset. As you work toward your financial goals, take time to celebrate your progress. Every small win, whether it's saving a little more, making a smart investment, or learning a new skill, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated and reinforces positive habits. Consistency is the secret to building wealth. It's not about making one big move, but about making smart choices day after day. By sticking to your plan and maintaining good habits, you'll see steady progress over time. Remember, slow and steady wins the race when it comes to financial success. One of the best investments you can make is in yourself. Whether it's learning new skills, improving your mindset, or expanding your knowledge, personal growth pays the highest dividends. The more you invest in your own development, the more valuable you become, and the greater your potential for wealth. Change is a natural part of the wealth-building journey. Markets shift, opportunities arise, and setbacks happen. Embracing change and staying adaptable will help you navigate challenges and seize new opportunities. The most successful people are those who can adjust their strategies and keep moving forward no matter what. Take time to visualize your financial goals and imagine the life you want to create. Visualization helps you stay focused and motivated, making it easier to take the actions necessary to achieve your dreams. The clearer your vision, the more likely you are to make it a reality. Taking responsibility for your financial future is empowering. Instead of blaming circumstances or waiting for luck, focus on what you can control. Every decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to your overall success. By owning your choices, you take charge of your destiny. Staying inspired is key to maintaining momentum on your wealth-building journey. Read books, listen to podcasts, and follow people who have achieved the success you desire. Inspiration fuels action, helping you overcome obstacles and stay committed to your goals. Regularly review your progress and adjust your strategy as needed. Life is unpredictable, and your financial plan should be flexible enough to adapt to changes. By staying proactive and making adjustments along the way, you'll stay on track and continue moving toward your goals. Sharing your wealth-building journey with others can provide accountability and support. Whether it's with friends, family, or a community, talking about your goals and progress helps keep you motivated. Plus, you may inspire others to start their own journey toward financial freedom. The world of finance is always evolving. Make a commitment to lifelong learning, staying curious and open to new ideas. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart decisions and seize opportunities. Never stop growing, your future self will thank you. Your financial future is in your hands. By adopting the mindset of the wealthy, making smart choices, and staying committed to your goals, you can build the life you've always dreamed of. Start today and let your actions reflect the future you want to create. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make right now.